You know, after watching all the violence, destruction, and honestly sheer ease at which angry Trump supporters were able to storm the nation's capital, supposedly one of the most secure buildings in the country the question now is how? How were so many agitated and armed citizens able to simply take over one of the nation's most respected and sacred institutions?
Because they white.
It's truly a deep question. A great question. A
No,
toughie.
they white.
A question that I'm really having a hard time trying to answer. I mean, not to mention the fact that these terrorists were able to simply and casually walk away.
Yes, because they were white. That's fuck. White as fuck.
I mean, there has to be any number of valid reasons why they were unhindered while committing these terroristic acts, despite having hundreds of social media warnings for months that this very thing was going to happen on this very day, this very way. I mean, not to mention the highly trained DC cops, Capitol Police, and having the National Guard at their disposal once everything went down. Something has to make sense.
Yes, they white. They strolled out of there like they just left a Ted Nugent concert on their way to a Cracker Barrel. They white. It's simple.
I mean, and let's be fair. It's not like DC law enforcement has ever had to show a sign of force at the Capitol before. I mean, if they did, I'm pretty sure it was decades or centuries ago. Absolutely
Months
nothing
ago.
recently.
Months ago, bro. It was months.
I mean, they probably didn't even know how to deal with a crowd of this size and this enthusiasm.
Man, are you
They
kidding?
probably don't even have the equipment for it.
Equipment. Few months ago, they were dressed like stormtroopers out there for Black Lives Matter. I thought Darth Vader was coming out. White.
So before I make a decision, I'll need to do an extensive Google search, some cross-referencing, a ton of surveys before I can fully ascertain as to why these terrorists were not only allowed into the Capitol, but escorted, walked through, and some even got to take selfies with the very cops that they were supposed to be running away from as they were committing terroristic acts on federal land.
Hey, bro. Google
I'm
W.
sure something makes sense.
Stop. Google WHITE. Cross-reference that with people, and you got your answer.
So, it's truly a
I'm out.
mystery. One that we may never know the answer to for a long time. I mean, decades could go by before we figure this out. Hold on, what? Okay. Got it. Nah, that's because they white.
Told your ass.
You called it, bro.